Hello Aquarius, how are you? Hi everybody. Welcome to my channel. So today we're going to be doing Aquarius. This is going to be for the next 30 days. It is done in July, but it's definitely available for August use as well. So just see what resonates for you over the next 30 days. Aquarius, you're one of the most misunderstood signs. Hi Elizabeth, oh, I love you so much. Thank you for being here. So Aquarius is very misunderstood. You just don't seem to get along with everybody, yet you're friends with everybody. How does that work? Aquarius, you are an acquired taste. Am I right? An acquired taste. Not everyone's cup of tea. You are philosophical, you're deep, you're scientific. You kind of come off a little stoic, a little cold. You know, that's why they put you in the King of Swords category all the time. And it's mostly because you look at things in a very different way than everybody else. The way you look at things is through obviously some scientific perspective, but also a higher spiritual perspective. What comes after this life? Am I right? There's something that comes after, and you're more in tune with that. You're very close to your sister Pisces. So since you're so close to that house, you're smudged between reality and fantasy, because reality would be Capricorn, and that's your brother. And he's on one side of you telling you how to be realistic, how to be logical, how to get things done properly. That's the cold side, right? But then you have Pisces, which is like there's other things out there, okay? There's so much fantasy. There's so much other realities. There's this could happen, that could happen. All these deep feelings and deep thoughts. So you're very torn. It's almost bipolar energy because you're very torn between reality and fantasy. And you can just come off as very detached. When people meet you, if they are your friend, they confuse you with being a fake friend. They think that you're false. You're not genuine because you come off very, very, very friendly, and you have a lot of culture and you have a lot of courtesy and manners. And a lot of Aquarians tend to have the higher authority kind of attitude. You know, that they're better than everybody else. It's not that they're better than everybody else. It's that they feel like they're up with a higher class, a higher quality. Aquarians definitely like high taste. But they do have that kind of energy where people think, God, does Aquarius think they're better than me? Do they go off on their high horse? You know, what's up with Aquarius? Aquarius is just on another level. They are very cultured. But don't confuse that with cold. They're just trying to be pleasing. Aquarians do have a disease to please. So you guys may want to please your friendships, please your relationships, and you please them in taking them on trips. That's one thing Aquarians are very good at, is let's go travel. Let me take you somewhere. And even if an Aquarian has a very strong fourth house, maybe they love to be at home, maybe they have Jupiter in the fourth house, then you would still like to travel around town. Let's go out to eat. Let's go to the mall. Let's go to the park. So Aquarians do like to take their loved ones places, okay? Most of the time it's out of the country or out of the state. Other times it's just, you know, around town. They love to travel and do things. Aquarians don't like to stay cooped up in the house. They really don't. Like I said, if they have a strong Cancerian placement or a very strong fourth house placement, yeah, maybe you do like being around the house a little bit. And please check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus and Jupiter, because that also has an input. Also, if this doesn't resonate with you, it's possible that you're the Capricorn in Vedic astrology and you're following Aquarius in tropical, so maybe it won't fit with you. That being said, there are 2.5, almost 3 nakshatras for each sign. So 2.5, there you go. There's different nakshatras for each sign. You definitely can be different from one moment to the next, but there's one Aquarius that could be very different than the next Aquarius, and that's just how the cookie crumbles. So if you are different, that's okay. But I'm telling you, if you interview your friends and family members, they may have a lot of that to say in common about you. that you like to be out with friends, that you like to go out and do things, that you travel too much, that you're always out and about. They may accuse you of being fake, being false. They think that you don't really mean what you say. Aquarians do mean what they say, and even though an Aquarian may come off as fake, believe me, their heart is there, because they wouldn't be putting themselves around friendships or relationships if they did not feel very strongly for someone. So if you are a cross watcher and you're watching the sign of Aquarius, know that if they put you in their life, they want you there. Because an Aquarius is the first person out of the whole zodiac to cut your ass out and off and completely get away from you or make sure you don't get near them. So the fakeness that may be misconstrued is just your courtesy and politeness, which may be a little too fake for some people because you really know how to put on the charm, Aquarius. Other people don't know how to put on the charm quite as well as the Aquarius. You're very distinguished. You have a very special approach. You're very intelligent, very intellectual, philosophical, spiritual, educated. A lot of Aquarians tend to come off as very intelligent. That's just how they come off. You're definitely smarter than the average bear. So, cold-hearted, no, I wouldn't say that, okay? I wouldn't say that, but you can be if they get you on your bad side, if they get on your bad side. So Aquarius, let's start off with an oracle here. Hi, markers. So we have farewell in reverse. My opinion, you're not quite saying goodbye to somebody that you maybe need to or have been told to say goodbye to. So what is this all about? Let's see what it says here, if they have reversals. Oh, they do. Okay, so we have farewell in reverse. It says, like it or not, we all grow older. Things that matter now may be insignificant in a year. Life changes in the same way a landscape changes as we travel through it. Those hills may be the same, but they look different because our position has moved. Allow transformation to unfold and enjoy the journey that is life. So things are changing around you, and it's because you're changing too. We grow older, we change, we move in a good direction, I should say. I should definitely hope so. And it looks like there's some situations that have changed for you. There's some opinions that you've had on people that they may have changed. And it's because you've changed. You grow older. The first thing I notice is that you've outgrown some of your friends. And you may feel a little bit bad about that. You may be like, well, they're my best friends from high school. I don't want to lose touch with them. I don't want to stop talking to them. Sometimes you have to outgrow them. They were there for a season. They're not supposed to be there the rest of your life. And I know movies fantasize about having friendships from kindergarten to you're dying. And then these friends come and visit you. And Aquarius, you are the friendly sign. And you hang on to your friendships. But in this case, there may be a friend in your circle that you're not as close to as you once were. And it's you having to learn to let them go. Because you've grown and they're going to stunt your growth. It's kind of hard to say goodbye to friends, especially those that have been there for you through some hard times or through some big times of your life, you know, your 20s, your youth or whatever. And so to say goodbye to one of those friends that were there for you through some rough times is hard. But it's time to say goodbye. For some of you, you may have lost a friend recently to a death. And maybe that's what you're adjusting to. There's someone that was in your life. You could call at any time, talk to at any time, and now you can't. It's changed. They're gone. So there's some sorrowness. There's some sadness kind of around your life right now, I kind of feel. Bottom of the deck is Black Wands Redemption in reverse. And I'm wondering if they're all in reverse. No, they're not all in reverse, but I don't know why we keep getting reversals. Okay, So bottom line, bottom of the deck, let's go ahead and see what that says. What is the hidden energy about all of this? Forgiveness works in both ways, Aquarius. Black Wand eventually learned to forgive herself because she knew her actions were sincere, not merely to soothe her guilt. Saying I'm sorry carries an obligation not to repeat the same behavior. Otherwise, people lose faith in us totally, and a chance of redemption slips yet further away. So there's somebody who wants your redemption. There's somebody that wants your forgiveness, Aquarius. And maybe it's reverse for the cross watchers. Maybe somebody wants Aquarius to apologize. But it says here, forgiveness works in both ways. Okay? A sincere apology is definitely needed here. Okay? Because I think, Aquarius, you're losing faith in someone. And keep in mind, somebody could be losing faith in Aquarius.
Mom?
But that's definitely what's going down. What? I'm working.
My Godzilla was in the door the whole time.
Okay. When my door's closed, I want you to stay out there with Sumo, okay? Thank you.
This is good. Really nice.
How does Aquarius feel about this disheartening loss of interest in a relationship or friendship? How is Aquarius feeling with the moon cards? Show me, Aquarius. Wow, a new romantic cycle begins. It's time to take action. Bottom of the deck is Aries. This is about a new moon in Libra. Okay, so you're losing interest in someone, Aquarius. Flat out, no more. If this has to do with love, which I think it does because we have a new romantic cycle beginning. If this also has to do with love, it means that you've recently lost interest in a lover. And they're sorry because Aquarius is moving on. And keep in mind, Aquarius, this could be reversible. Maybe this other person lost interest in you and they're moving on and you're sorry and you want them to forgive you, but I don't think they will. Okay. So that is the opening statement. Yes, baby.
Also, head comes off.
Well, don't break it.
But that's really cool.
Okay, don't break it. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into your reading now, Aquarius. Let's see what's going on in your love life, this situation. Spirit revealed to me the situation here for Aquarius. There's been a loss of relationship or interest in it. There's somebody that wants to salvage this, but there is somebody that's disinterested in that. There is a new romantic cycle beginning, so please also reveal to me what that looks like. You're welcome. Now go play out there, please.
And well, guys,
He's talking to you guys.
subscribe to Godzilla and also find out for a toy Godzilla like this one.
He wanted to subscribe to a Godzilla thing and find out about Godzilla. All right. Thank you, Elizabeth. You're so sweet. Okay. Aquarius, how are you coming into this situation? What is your take? Very simple. Okay. You're like, I got no hair on my tongue, nothing to hide. This is how I feel. This is what I feel. This is what I want. Period. Point blank. What are you dealing with? Okay. Show me the past. Show me what happened between you and this person. Aquarius, show me what happened. What went down? What went down between you and this person? Okay. Oh, we got 3 there. Okay, we'll just go with the 3s. What are you going through right now, Aquarius? What are you going through right now? What are you going through right now, Aquarius? What's on your mind? What's on your plate? Okay, got a lot on your plate? Yep, you do. Got quite a lot on your plate. Okay? Quite a lot. Too much to deal with another person right now. Show me what the future holds for Aquarius.
I can't put it back on.
I know.
And look.
Okay.
And look, it comes off.
Yes, I'll fix it all later. Now let me do my work.
No.
No?
Yes. Right now.
Bring it over here. What is the overall oracle above? What does Spirit see?
I don't know these come off.
Here. All right, go on.
What
Okay.
did you, Mommy?
Yes,
What did you get these Godzillas?
from Walmart. Now go
Why?
play for you because I love you. Now go on. Spirit, what do you see for Aquarius? What do you see happening? What's going to be happening in Aquarius's life? What do you see going down? What is the energy that you see, Spirit? What is the energy that you see for Aquarius? You got change. Bottom of the deck is slippery elm, soothe. I just think things are slipping away and it's time to be calm about it. We'll get more to that in a minute, but I'm going to get 2 more spiritual oracles. Spirit Speaks Oracle deck for mine. Spirit, what do you see happening? What do you see happening, please? Give me a Spirit Speaks Oracle. Speak to me through the cards. Give me a feeling and an energy that I can read for Aquarius. Okay. Bottom of the deck, Divine Masculine Energy. Ingenuity and building a brighter future. Okay. And that's all what Aquarius is about. It's about building a brighter future. Am I right? You're always looking ahead. You're always looking towards the future. By the way, Aquarius is a very futuristic zodiac sign. They're always looking about what's going to happen in the future. They're great psychics, great fortune tellers, great scientists that look ahead. So you're looking way ahead. You're trying to build something better, and Spirit knows it. Spirit trusts that you know what you're doing when you're building this brighter future. Spirit, give me an oracle, please. One more. Okay. 8 of Air. So you're kind of stuck in your head. These are all plans, no actions. Bottom of the deck is King of Earth. You need to get grounded and you need to make some physical moves. Because Aquarius, you can't be all up in your head. I know it sounds nice to have thoughts and ideas, and they're all great. They're all just thoughts and ideas, though. Spirit's like, enough thinking, enough think tank. Let's get out there and do it. The oracle that he pulled out for you was change. It's time for a change, and I don't think this other person's taking it well, but we're going to go ahead and see what else is going on. I wanted to get some hidden truth in the past also. Mystic Moon's Midnight Oracles. What was the shadow aspect of the past between you and this person? Bottom of the deck, Body Snatchers, Alien Abduction, Overpowered. Someone lost control. Somebody in the past let someone else take control of them. There was a dictator. There was some kind of a control freak. There was somebody else that got involved and dictated their every move and controlled them. That's what really went down in the past, and no one's going to put up with that. Bottom of the deck with my tarot is divorce. Aquarius, you could be going through a divorce, or there was a very big divorce battle in the past, whether that was between you and your lover, or it was between your lover and their person. Okay, there was a divorce in the past that had some element of some kind of an attachment energy that happened to not let go of someone during your past with this person. There was a big problem attached to this divorce card, okay? And a case of the Body Snatchers, you feel like someone got stolen. Okay, someone got stolen and they're not who they said they were. You're like, who are you? Are you, you know, what happened to the person I knew? And the only thing you can think of is alien abduction. You're like some foreign entity that I have no clue who this person is or what they're doing or what their intentions are, took my person. They influenced them. I don't know if they drugged them. I don't know if they did witchcraft on them. I don't know if they used the power of the poo nanny. I don't know what they used. I don't know if it was money. I don't know if it was because there's threats of divorce and suffering. I don't know, but my person got lost. My person got taken from me. And that's kind of what you're saying. That's how you're feeling about this whole thing. Let's see how you're coming into the situation. 6 of Wands, honor. You're coming in proud, victorious, with your honor, with your integrity intact. You fought a good fight, and by golly, you're going to be fine. You gave it your best, you gave it your all, and to be honest with you, you deserve all the respect and glory, and you deserve that apology, Aquarius. That's what I think. Aquarius, this can be reversed. If someone's cross-watching, keep that in mind. But I am reading for the Aquarius, and what I see is you deserve an apology because this person was not who they said they were. And looks like you fell for it. And now how you're coming in is, I'm glad it's over. I'm glad that it's finally over. I'm glad that someone did it. I'm glad that I'm not sitting in it anymore. Victorious, honor. What's crossing you is judgment. And this is all about asking for forgiveness. This is about someone dying, going to heaven. Bottom of the stairwell, there's Archangel Gabriel at the top of the stairs with his trumpet. There's a scroll from the book of life telling every bit of evidence of who and what this person is capable of and who his soul is, what he's done, what has he done right, what has he done wrong, what does he want to fix? Do you want to fix anything? Are you comfortable with the judgments that have been passed on your name? And usually the answer is no. No, I'm not comfortable with it. I want to fix something. I want a second chance. I want to go back. I want to go back and I want to fix the wrongs that I did because I know better now. And that's kind of what this card is all about, this judgment. It's about the truth and it's about karma. And this is what's crossing you. So it's either a person, which is a Pisces, your sister, your sister friend, your sister zodiac, or it is an energy, okay? And the energy is forgiveness is haunting you. Going back and fixing this relationship may be something that you feel attached to from some kind of karma. So, you know, do you want to forgive them or not? I mean, God's kind of giving you that option. Do you want to? Well, first of all, have you even gotten an apology yet? If you haven't, it's coming. There is an apology coming. Maybe you've already gotten it. But how are you going to choose to forgive here forward? So before we move forward, let's go back. Let's go back to what happened. That is judgment. Judgment. Gabriel is like, you know, blowing his horn. Let's go back. Let's see what happened. What caused all of this, you know, combobulated kabuckle in the first place? Well, first we have the 2 of Wands. So somebody made a choice, a decision to go down a path. They made that decision with all their heart. The next card is 10 of Pentacles, legacy. This is a spouse. This is a family, and this is a business. This is a legacy, okay? And that's why on my deck I have legacy. Because what is your legacy? Well, your legacy is the business that you have. If you run a business and you want to leave your business to your children, that's part of your legacy. Your legacy could also be fame, fortune. That's a legacy. A legacy is also your name. How does your name travel down through the ancestry? Am I right? What name are you leaving with your children? Okay. The other thing is a deed to a house, a deed to real estate. Okay. You have your name. Are you in real estate? Do you own a piece of property or do you not? But in the past, this is Taurus and Capricorn energy right here. And this is what family legacy was accumulated in your lifetime. What kind of family wealth, okay? Was it money? Was it real estate? Was it fame? What was this legacy that you are attached to or this person is attached to? Let's get another card here. 9 of Swords in reverse. Misery. This is the past, okay? I like that it's in reverse though. this is haunted. Haunted by your legacy, haunted by your family's legacy. It's like a stain on the family tree. There's some kind of a drama in the family tree in the past. Now, this can be you, Aquarius, or this can be your person. But there was a stain in history that nobody wants to talk about. Maybe there was abuse, maybe there was drinking, maybe there was, gambling things away, maybe there was cheating. Okay, cheating can definitely ruin a legacy. Basically, all lies and deception can ruin a legacy. And Judgment is saying all of that will always catch up to you. It will catch up to you. But there's a lot of pain of rejection. There's jealousy. There was a time where you were angry and you felt stressed and you felt rejected. And there was a lot of pressure, and there was a lot of anger and hate and misunderstandings and misery in the past with this relationship. And I think you finally closed the chapter on it. And that's kind of what you're dealing with now, is I'm not gonna entertain that history for me. I'm not. And let's see, Mystic Moon's Midnight Oracles. What was the shadow side of all of this? We have a hellhound, a hunter, prey, and traveler.
Mama.
What?
I haven't got silvers on TV.
Okay.
Really?
So we have the hellhound. Okay, wait a second. I'll be right there.
Now.
We have Medusa, fatal beauty, seductress, erotic. Interesting. So we have a lion that fell in love with the lamb in the back. And I'm going to get to that. I'll be right back, but that is what that is about. There was a hellhound hunter that came after a very beautiful person. We're going to get there. Okay, you need to let me work. Okay. Anyways, the lion fell in love with the lamb. The vampire that falls in love with the innocent. And this is the hunter and the prey. But there was a lot of seduction. There was a lot of romantic, sexual energy in the past. I want you guys to know, what does this mean? It means that there was a lot of sexual energy. And maybe that was part of the problem. The simple fact that there was too much sexual energy and not enough stability and emotions. Because one thing that's lacking in the past is cups, where it's an emotional attachment. And I'm not saying that you're not emotionally attached to that person in the past. That's not at all what I'm saying. But I am saying that you guys were focused way too much on intense sexual energy. That can cause a problem in any relationship. Let's see. I gotta find some peaceful music here. Oh, Archangel Gabriel, there we go. That works. Okay, we'll listen to Archangel Gabriel. So, there's an awakening here. How do you focus on your relationships? Well, we're not going to focus on the sexual attraction anymore because somebody in the past thought, oh, physical attraction, sexual attraction, that's really important. I need to have physical and sexual attraction before I have anything else. So that's one focus, right? That was the shadow side. The other side was making decisions about money and financials. Who here got in a relationship and decided, oh, I'm in this relationship because this person's going to bring me wealth, or because this person has money, or I need this person financially right now because I'm going through something and I can't do it on my own. You know, maybe I just got kicked out. I'm going through a divorce. I need an apartment, but I can't afford an apartment. So I'm going to go ask, you know, Aquarius, hey, can I come over? Can I come over? Do you mind if I stay here for a little while? And you say, sure. And you take them in, and it gets hot and heavy. It gets very sexual, very quick. But the initial movement was about need, was about children, was about finances. You have to look at the aspect of your relationship in the past. Was it based on finances and then sex just got involved? Or did this person use sex to use you for your financials? And I think that's something in the past that you've pondered, and you've come to some kind of a conclusion, Aquarius, that, you know what? I feel, not that it's true, but I feel used, right? I feel used, or I feel taken advantage of. And the sad part was, I knew better. I could have made better judgments, but I didn't. And I've known quite a few Aquariuses that have gone through this, especially tropical Aquariuses. They've gotten involved in relationships where the woman, or some men in some cases, but in my cases, the Aquarian men that I've known, have gotten into relationships with females based on sexual attraction, and the females used them. I have a very good friend in Texas, known him since junior high school, and he has a very acquired taste. He only wants the top of the line. If he can't have top of the line females, then he's not interested. He'd rather be single. And he's usually much older than them. So he's a year older than me. So, you know, he's a little older. And the girls that he approaches, or approach him, because he's not a bad looking guy. He's not a bad looking guy at all. But the girls that approach him are usually 25, around that age. And they usually have had a piss poor relationship and have a child with some baby's daddy drama, right? They got a kid with some crazy person. And they usually call him, can you pay my cell phone bill? Can you help me get an apartment? I need a car. I need groceries. I need a cell phone. I need this. I need that. And who's shipping the money out? He is. And also, it's long distance relationships. And Aquarius, know that part of your karma, part of Aquarius's karma, because you do represent long distance, is long distance relationships. So most, I'm not saying all, but most of your relationships may be plane travel distance apart, okay? And that was the case with my friend. He dated a girl that lived in Colombia. Then he dated a girl that lived in Mexico. Then he dated a girl that lived in Florida, and he lived in Texas. You know, he dated a girl that lived in Texas but was 6 hours away. You know what I mean? It was always some distance. And that is part of Aquarius karma. And when you study astrology and you look at the nakshatras and you look at an Aquarius sun or an Aquarius rising or an Aquarius moon, there is going to be some karma associated with long distance relationships. And it mostly happens to Aquarius moon and risings, ascendants, because 7 houses away from your sun is your relationship. And obviously that's Leo. So there's a lot of passion, there's a lot of lust, there's a lot of attraction, right? Good sexual energy. But there's a hell of a lot of distance between you and them because of what Aquarius stands for. So you have very unusual relationships. And to top the cherry on the cake, Aquarius generally tends to be with someone much younger than them or much older than them. Aquarius can even be an odd relationship where someone is very, very overweight and their partner is very slim. Or their partner is very, very dark and they're very, very light. Kind of like, what is that couple? The top model, what was it? The blonde girl and Seal? Heidi Klum and Seal. That's kind of an Aquarius relationship. Very different, but so much passion. Another kind of Aquarius relationship would be like Demi Moore and Ashton Kutcher, right? Major age difference there. I think it was like 25-year age difference. I don't know. But Aquarius, you tend to have odd relationships. I would even look at, okay, so what is her name? Angelina Jolie, when she was with that one guy, he was kind of goofy, he was older, he had that country accent. I know his name was only 3 letters, but I can't think of his freaking name. Oh well. He was in that movie Armageddon. Oh, Billy Bob Thornton. She was with him and everyone was like, what the fuck, Angelina? You know, what the fuck are you doing? You know, that's an Aquarius relationship. And it's like, because who the fuck cares what anybody else thinks? You're into this person. And that's kind of what happens with Aquarius. You get into someone and maybe no one understands why in the actual fuck are you into that person at all. It doesn't make sense to them and it doesn't have to. But that's Aquarius. That's why you're so combobulated. That's why people have a hard time listening to Aquarius. They really do. I love Billy Bob, yeah, but him and Angelina, I got to question what the actual fuck. I do have to question that. I do. I just do. But he's a badass, yeah, of course. He's awesome. But anyways, let's move on. So in your past, you really were attracted to this person. Sex was, woo, like on a 1 to 10, a 10. Okay, sex was a 10. But again, the decisions about the relationship were all made for financial, materialistic, or family reasons. Like family was a big thing to your guys' relationship and what they said and how they felt, and family came first before your guys' relationship. So there was a lot of rejection and pain, and you never understood it. And to be honest, I think you're still haunted by it. It hurts you to know that how could they not like me? How could they not want me involved as well? Was I not good enough to this person's family? Did they feel unattached to me? Did I do something wrong? Was I not good enough to bring home to mama? Was I not, good enough to have his children? Or was I not good enough to marry this person? I was good enough to fuck, clearly, but was I good enough to put a ring on it? And so you have all these thoughts in your head and it's circling and it's going around and around, and it's like, why are you with me? Or why were you with me in the first place? Was it all sex and money? Was it an exchange? We have an exchange of sex for money here. I mean, some people may feel that way. I'm not saying it's a prostitution kind of relationship, but some people can feel like that. Some people can be young and beautiful and feel like they've sold their body in exchange for security, for relationship status. You know what I mean? So like, okay, I am a prostitute. I sold myself for security. And whether it's under the form of marriage and a shiny piece of paper, or it's just an arrangement, somebody feels that way. Maybe the shoe's on the other foot, Aquarius. Maybe they felt like you were the wealthy one. You were the one that had a lot to offer, and they sold themselves to you for a price, which came under the guise of, I think, some control here. But I mostly don't see control here. What I see is a couple that's out of control. What I see is a couple that has no boundaries. Sex has no boundaries and no limits. Financials have no boundaries and no limits. There's a very sexual energy here in the past where it happened everywhere. You did it in the car, you did it in the bathroom, you did it at your friend's house, you texted them at work, sexy pictures. You know, you would be doing stuff to them while they were on the phone with other people. You know, the kids would be playing in the front room and you guys are fondling each other under a blanket. Like, I don't know, but there was no boundaries. And that's how intense the sexual energy was. And that's really what I'm picking up here from this fucking energy over here. And then somebody felt guilt. They were like, this is not right. I have no control. This is not right, but the sex is too good, but it's not right. And it just went on and on and on. And sex is really what kept us together. But you want more than that, don't you? You want the fairy tale. And that's what this card is, Six of Wands. It's like, fuck all of that. I want the fucking fairy tale. Just like Pretty Woman. We're doing Pretty Woman here, guys. Aquarius. We got Julia Roberts here. She fell in love with Richard Gere. All right. Started out sexual. They fucked on the piano downstairs in the lobby. You know, he picked her up on the street, whatever. They got along. They got along. They got to know each other. And she fell for him hardcore. And he fell for her hardcore. Period. They didn't expect it. We have, you know, someone here that's well off and they didn't expect it. But it happened. Now, it could be two things. It could be someone's well off and older. Or it could just represent the Ten of Pentacles. Somebody here is much older. And they fell in love with a little boy, little girl, somebody, you know. But there's more feelings here now than there was. And sure, it started off sexual, hot and heavy, but now it's more than that. And somebody started having regrets and saying, I want more. I want the fairy tale. So what are you dealing with now? First card, Libra. Could be dealing with a Libra. It kind of popped up 2 times today. So Aquarius, you could be dealing with a Libra. But it doesn't have to be. It just means, you know, you're dealing with some lies and deception. Okay? Deceit, lies, deception, and escapism. Somebody is trying to escape responsibility, avoid being caught, avoid the truth. How about that? Somebody's trying to avoid the truth. Another one here is twin flames. What? What? Say what? Okay, Aquarius. All right. We got twin flames going on here. Okay. All right. All right. And another Matthew moment. I told you to be out there. I know it sounds like I'm having fun in here, but I am, but I'm working. And you're going to need to go.
Guys.
Guys, he's talking to you again.
Today, you found Shen.
Today, he found Shin. Godzilla. Good job, baby. And also what? Use your words.
Can we please put some? Because Willie, I will want his legs to move.
Okay.
He's got a cool Godzilla.
Give me a kiss. I love you. Close the door, please. So, surprise, surprise, but no surprise. You guys have the tower.
It's not moving. It's not moving, Mom.
Oh, yeah. So, now that we have a tower with what you're dealing with right now,
Wait.
that's some serious drama. Now you guys currently are dealing with a breakup, a separation. Maybe that divorce is what's happening right now. Maybe you guys are going through that separation, this fall of a relationship right now. It feels like the worst thing that could have ever happened. That's what it feels like. Okay, it's on there. You need to let it be. So I'm so sorry, Aquarius. It looks like you're going through a monumental shift of the mind. The truth has come out. There's no hiding from it. There's no denying it right now. You're going to have to face this truth. Somebody's going to have to face this truth. I think what you guys have been running from is the twin flame connection. And it may not be you guys. It may be him. It may be her. I'm not saying it's you. But somebody's been trying to get away from this connection. It can't move. It only stays stuck in one place. So stop messing with it.
It needs to be on like this.
Okay, leave it alone and go be with Sumo. So listen, guys. Who's trying to escape the twin flame connection? Maybe both of you, maybe one of you. Okay? I don't know. I'm done. It doesn't stay that way.
It does.
The next card we have is Queen of Swords.
Oh, I need
Definitely air energy is what you're
Mom,
dealing
I
with.
need Uncle Ben.
Gemini, Libra, Aquarius.
Mom, I need Uncle Ben.
Okay, well, he's not here. He's in Florida. Sorry, guys. Here, let me see that.
I need that.
You need to stop pulling it. What way do you want it? What way do you want it? Do you want it this way, that way, that way? Which way do you want it?
I want with this.
Like what? Like this? It doesn't stay. Okay.
See my foot?
They don't
Like
go
that.
flat. It doesn't go flat. It pops out. If you want it to go flat, it pops right out. That's not the way it's built to go.
Yes, it does.
No, it's actually not. And if you keep fighting with me, you're not going to have it anymore. I'm done. That's the last time I'm fixing it. Go. So with the Queen of Swords,
Not bad.
well, I can't fix it. I just did it 3-4 times. It's not staying. And you keep twisting it and popping the leg off.
It's Danny.
Okay, well, go get him
Where is he?
in his room. Sorry, guys. Close my door, please. So obviously we're having a tower moment at my house as well, okay? But someone's having a fit, maybe even a little childish, about taking responsibility and acknowledging this twin flame relationship. And I think now this makes more sense because how are you coming in, Aquarius? 6 of Wands. You want acknowledgement. Call my name. Acknowledge who I am. Acknowledge what this relationship is. It's like in the past, you guys thought it was all just a sexual connection and it went and it came. But you found out along this journey that the relationship was much, much more than that. It was actually a twin flame journey where you were both triggered. And you triggered this person to grow up and grow up spiritually as well. And this person also triggered you, Aquarius, to grow up and grow up spiritually as well. So that was a crazy saying that I just said. Sorry, obviously can't talk today. Anyways, Queen of Swords is saying, you know what? You need to face the truth. I am tired of this, and I'm tired of your bullshit. I'm tired of you acting like you don't know what this connection is. I'm tired of you denying that we even have a deep connection, and I'm tired of it. I'm just tired of it. I don't want it anymore. I will cut the freaking cords. And so we have a very angry Queen of Swords. She's very angry. Okay? And she's saying enough's enough. I really just, you either need to just stand up and deal with this or leave me alone. Because I'm not going to drag this through the rest of this existence. And the next card that comes with it is the 3 of Pentacles. Progress. So you're making progress. You're moving forward and you're willing to work together. But there's a third party situation lingering. We've got the 3 of Pentacles. Queen of Swords is like, look, I'm going to work with you. I'm going to work with both of you. We're going to solve this karma. I'm not going to drag it with me. So let's solve the karma. And because you're spiritually enlightened, because you're awakened, you know the connection and this person is not acknowledging it. It looks to me like you're just trying to solve the karma, which I think is very wise. And that's your second chance. You get to come back and solve the karma. And that is your dharma. So let's see what's going on. 8 of Cups. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. And that's what's going on right now, walking away emotionally. Okay? You're emotionally disconnected. You're not crying over this person anymore. You're not breaking down over this person anymore. You're not overstressing this person anymore like you used to. There used to be a point in time where maybe you did all of that. You stressed him or you stressed her, but you're just not anymore. You're ready for the separation of karma. Not necessarily the person, just the karma. And so I see you being more awakened and saying, what do I need to do? What do I need to do, Lord? And you're speaking spiritually to the universe, 8 of Wands. Talk to me. What do I need to do to heal this karma? What is the right direction I need to go in? 3 Swords. What can I do to heal my broken heart? What can I do to stand up and face this mountain? Lover's card energy. Gemini. What can I do to solve this twin flame, divine soulmate, loving relationships, karma? What can I do? Look what's under that, 9 of air again. And that's the stress. That's what's killing you. Okay? You're just like, I don't, it's not that you're emotionally hurt because I don't see you as hurt anymore. I really don't see you as hurt anymore. I see you as you got over being hurt. The Queen of Swords is not suffering. The Queen of Swords says, I suffered and I'm still standing. And that's what this is all about, Aquarius. It's that you did suffer, but now you're standing. What do you do about this now? And you're done with the relationship idealism. Now you just want to heal your karma and love yourself. The only hard part about all of this is you do still have emotions attached to this person because of the twin flame connection. Just because you close the door doesn't mean that the energy's gone forever. It means another door is opening. And so what's the next possibility? What's going to happen in the future now that we're coming to a conclusion here? Let's take a look. Two of Swords, another decision. Gemini energy here. Confliction. You know, definitely conflicted. What should I do, Lord? Talk to me, Spirit. Guide me in the right direction. Trusting your instincts, not letting your mind get the better part of you anymore. 7 of Cups. You're confused, honey. Choices. I was getting a call. But yeah, you get, what do I do now? 7 of Cups. What am I going to do? How is this going to happen? Okay. Well, Spirit's going to give you many more options. You're going to have a plethora of options. Let's look into what those options could be. I'm going to get a Hidden Truth Oracle. Don't forget, forgiveness and an apology has a lot to do with this whole reading. So, we're going to see how that plays into the future. But in the future, Aquarius, you'll have a choice. You can choose maybe even what I feel to go back to this person or go be with somebody new or just be single, period. But you have opportunities and choices. Spirit, show me the hidden truth about the 7 of Cups. I regret lying to you. I want you. Bottom of the deck, I want you and I regret lying. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Well, you have somebody that regrets not being honest with you from the get-go. And now that you're moving on and having other choices, they want to come back with that apology. Show me the future for Aquarius. Show me the future for Aquarius. Madre of Earth. Interesting. You have the Father and Mother of Earth now. I got King and Queen of Pentacles. King and Queen of Earth. Abundant. A very bright, abundant future. Commitment is coming towards you. You want commitment? Go get it. There's an element here of Arizona, Utah area that could be some importance to you. It looks like the Grand Canyon. There could be some Las Vegas energy here. Let's just say Southwest energy. Maybe you decorate in Southwest energy. Maybe your person is from the Southwest. Maybe there's a vacation on the Southwest. Maybe you want to go there right now, and that just talks about where you're headed. Either way, let's move on to the message of it. There's Native American roots also. Native American, which would be more Navajo-ish, somewhere around there. But this yellow flower is Creste bush, the Creste bush. And it's happy, it's whole, it's bright, it's healing. There's peace, it smells good. It reminds me of the sun shining on you. Okay? The sun is shining on you and it just feels good. It's that peace, right? Finally, what's coming into your future is stability. And bottom line, you're going to get stability. King of Earth. What are you going to get in the future? Queen of Earth. Stability. This madness, this 9 of Swords, mental chaos and fear is all an illusion. Yes, this twin flame journey is hell on wheels. but it's nothing you can't handle. Bottom of the deck says the curandera of earth. Curandera. The curandera of earth. And I believe this would be a page of earth. Sweetgrass. I love sweetgrass. I love to burn sweetgrass. This is sweet. This is nice. This is that apology. It is coming in. Somebody's mending things. Somebody wants to mend things and apologize to you because they regret a lot of the lies they've fed you. And a lot of the lies they fed you was they were wearing a mask. They were pretending to be some badass, and that's not even who they were. They're pretending to do a lot of things that were not really truly who they were genuinely. And there is regrets. And this page of pentacles, this page of earth, this curandera of earth is going to come and make things sweeter with an apology. There are efforts that are going to be made. And it looks like you're going to have an offer. This Madre of Earth looks like an offer. There's an offer of love from an earth sign. That's all the information I know, that there is a future for you with an earth sign. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Okay, there is a future with that earth sign, whoever that is for you. And it's been hard. You've been confused. It's been one hell of a ride, but you're going to have a tough choice, aren't you? Don't forget, a new romantic cycle begins. Okay, don't forget that. This is coming in. We're going to read this. What's going on? Oh, I know. I tried to fix it too. He's frustrated. I know. It's okay. All right. So the Madre of Earth says, be a guardian of the wild places. Build circles of women. Share the medicine. A woman travels deep into the canyon, surrounded by the scrub plants of the Sonoran Desert. A large dancing rock towers before her. A flat mesa sturdies behind it. Before collecting the medicine, she makes an offering to the land. She raises a clay bowl full of crestot flowers to the sun and sings a song of gratitude. The Madre of Earth provides for herself and her community. Like the creste bush, she creates many remedies. She honors the land and she gathers the medicine. She is in good health and inspires others to do the same with her grounded daily rituals. She knows creste bush thrives in depleted soil where other plants cannot. She too is considered a survivor because of her ability to grow strong. As a true guardian of this place, she learns from the creste, the mother of all plants, how to enhance the lives of generations beyond her lifetime. She steadily supports her people, as well as the animals and plants of the region. Embrace your quiet nature, Aquarius. It is the foundation of grace. So I love it. And you are growing strong. You are the guardian of innocent life and people, but also I see a legacy. I see that there is some kind of popularity for you, Aquarius, and it doesn't surprise me because the 11th house represents luck and fortune and fame. Whatever fame someone could earn from the 10th house is shown in the 11th. So how lucky you are, how famous you may be in astrology really has a lot to depend on the 11th house. That's really important for famous people or people that want to be well known or have a legacy. Okay? And so whatever you have going on there, if you have Saturn in the 11th house, do you know how absolutely blessed you are and how exalted that house would be? And it would shine all the way wherever Aquarius is. basically you're going to have some fame. Okay, Aquarius, whoever I'm reading for, fame is coming into your future. There was some kind of a delay in fame. There may have been a Saturn kind of aspect that delayed fame or delayed legacy or delayed financial abundance, but it's coming in now. You're going to be financially stable for the rest of your life. You're going to be so stable that you're going to leave behind wealth, health, and happiness and abundance for your children and your children's children. If you have children, okay? If you don't have children, you're going to leave behind a legacy for others to remember you by, because you made a mark in this world, because you provided and cared for others. You left a mark on this person's heart. You are very important to this person. Don't think that you're not. And right now you're going through a major shakeup. There's definitely, I'm walking away from this relationship. I can't be here, physical anymore. I need to be separate from this. I need to explore my options. Two of Swords, Seven of Cups. There's other people out there. And yes, this person's going to regret not being honest and not wanting you. And maybe there is a future for you guys somewhere down the road. But in the near future, let's just say the next 30 days, you're going to be living your best life. And the sun is shining down on you. And you're finally getting recognized. Your name is becoming more popular. Your brand, whatever it is more needed, more wanted, more desirable. Luck shines down on you. The spirits shine down on you. The planets are helping you. You're growing. You're growing into abundance. And this is exactly where you need to be. And so you're growing away from this person. Now, we're going to go back to the very beginning of this reading, which was the farewell. Sometimes we grow apart from someone. And it doesn't mean you don't love them anymore. It means you've just changed. You've matured. You're different than them. You've grown out of that relationship. So reiterating that, and I'll just read that again so we can get back to where we started from to see how that made sense for you. Like it or not, we all grow older. Things that matter now may be insignificant in a year, but life changes in the same way landscape changes, Tower moment. And as we travel through it, Eight of Cups, those hills change because our position has changed. Allow this transformation to unfold and enjoy this journey, which we call life, okay? And that's what's happening. Whoever's with an Aquarius, watch out, they're moving on. And it may not be forever, but the landscape is changing. You even got the Oracle card change from the universe. Spirit sees overall what's happening for you, Aquarius, is change. It's not the same old status quo anymore. So open up your hands and receive this abundance. Are you going to get an apology from that person? Yes, I do think you will. Again, you'll have a choice to either move on without that person or stay with that person. That's going to be up to you, but there will be an apology. But I see with the Seven of Cups, Two of Swords, you have choices. There's no one pulling you back and holding you there. So the Coriandra of Earth is, this living earth is our greatest teacher, braided together by love, wealth, health, and happiness, and then we give it away. Let a holy fragrance bring you home. Several strands of sweetgrass have been woven into long braids in a well-tended meadow. An old woman weaves the long braids directly from the earth. Her hands are weathered from working the land. Her old sun hat is worn from decades of use, and it rests nearby. Her bracelets jingle as she lovingly connects with the sweetgrass, humming as she weaves. The Coriandra of Earth knows that when we share the sweetness of life with another, all may thrive. She brings attention to the rich bounty that nature provides. She visits her garden and the wild places. Often she shares knowledge freely with her people. Sweetgrass grows best in a community with other prairie land plants. She understands, as Robin Wall Kilmer writes in A Braided Sweetgrass, sweetgrass flourishes when it is harvested. and declines when it is not. So what does that mean? Sweet grass flourishes when it is harvested and declines when it is not. To hold on to sweetgrass and never harvest it, it means it's not needed. It dies, it withers, it doesn't grow fruitful anymore. It's not abundant anymore because it's not being harvested. It doesn't know that it's wanted, desired, and needed. And so when you have somebody that wants to harvest something sweet, something good out of life, you get more. And they're talking about your financials, King and Queen of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. They're talking about if you hide your money away in a bank account and save it for a rainy day, you're never going to get more because you're not using it. You're not investing it. You're not enjoying it. If you have a big, beautiful mansion and you're not sharing it with anybody, it goes to waste. Nobody enjoys its beauty and its splendor. If you have a gift inside of you that the universe wants to share with the world and you hide it away in some dark place, then it's never going to be used. And it withers away and it dies and it is useless. And Spirit is saying here that you have love and you have an abundant future. But use it wisely. Don't hoard it. Don't hide it. Don't keep it for yourself. Share your abundance and your wealth and your health and your happiness. Share your gifts. Share your good mood with others. So share yourself so you can have more good. Because the Kurandara of Earth tends the land out of a heart overflowing. So have your heart overflowing, she says. Thank you, thank you, thank you. People are drawn to her grounded, steady presence. Her counsel brings faith and inspires prosperity. So the attitude of gratitude, and that's what you're stepping into. And I think that's why you're here. That's why you went through this. You went through some shit with this person, and don't think it was for no reason. You're not a twin flame for no reason. It's not just a title, okay? It is a journey. And you went through some real triggers. Some things that you learned on this journey is Leo energy, gambling, how to take a risk, when to take a risk. Bottom of the deck, roses are red, and true love is here. Roses are red. You took a gamble on true love. Does that make you a bad person? No. Did it all work out in the end? No. Does that make it not worth your time? No. It was a lesson, not a loss. Round and around we go. So you're not going to completely get away from this person, okay? This is like a carousel. Right now, you're here, and you're getting away from this spot, and you're going around the carousel, but you will get back to this spot again, because around and around you go. Don't think that this goodbye is forever. There's going to be a revisiting.
Mommy.
What?
I fixed the notes flat.
Oh, that's great. That's really great. So we have messenger, tweet, tweet. Okay, so this person is going to reach back out to you. This person is going to reach you and message you and talk to you and say, hey, you know, what's up? What's going on? It's been a while. In other words, don't think that this is it. Don't think that this is the end. Okay? It's just the end right now. Does that make sense? It's the end right now, and that's how it should be. So you can go get your abundance. This will eventually come back only because this is a twin flame journey. If it wasn't, you wouldn't be going back to this, okay? But with the Seven of Swords in the Tower, I do want you to know, whatever lies and deception and deceit went on in the past, that shit is crumbling. That is falling apart. Their escapism, karma's coming to bite them. Their lies and deception, karma's coming to get them. Fast and furious, racing towards the person that hurt you, Aquarius. This is karma. It's on the way. It's either here or it's on the way. There's a rumbling in the sky like a storm. And believe me, it's going to be a shock about how hard karma's going to hit the person that needs it to hit, okay? The aim is very well on target. Someone has a target and the aim is on target and they're going to make the target. Someone's going to get their karma spanked right onto their forehead, right onto their butt. It's getting spanked. But progress is being made. 3 of Pentacles. The Tower and the chasing and the karma coming to pounce on someone is what needs to happen so we can move forward into letting this go. If it's not you that's going to be leaving this relationship, maybe you're just single and the other person's doing their thing, then it's quite possible that your twin flame is going to be leaving their relationship. It's very possible that they're going through some kind of a divorce or separation in their current karmic third-party relationship. So keep that in mind as well. But this karma is coming hard and fast. And I do mean fast. I saw multiple 8 of Wands in my shuffling. I know it's really, really fast. It's going to be happening, I would say within 6 weeks. It's going to be happening. So now you know about the Tower, okay? There's going to be an apology in the future. So look out for that, okay? It should be happening pretty quickly. Within a couple days, if you haven't already got it. For some of you, maybe a couple weeks. But it's going to be happening very, very soon, okay? So just know that that's on the way as well. And I do think you guys are going to grow from this. You're going to grow from the separation, and you're going to grow from the karma. So let's see what Spirit says about change. Number 8. And number 8 has been pretty prominent with you guys. This is the elderberry. The oracle meanings is this is a time for change, transitions and developments. Perhaps something has had its time and needs to come to an end. Learn from the past. Take what you need forward. And when you do so with all the knowledge that you took with you, that you learned on the way, take it with you. That hesitation of resisting will only cause additional pain and draw out the inevitable. Regeneration is possible for those wishing and willing to plant themselves and their plans elsewhere. Look to your inner true self to find what is it you not only desire, but require. So there will be a rebirth. There will be a regeneration, okay? For those that want to replant themselves. And like I said earlier, you can regenerate with that person because they're going to come and apologize. You have choices or not. But you're going to regenerate your life. Whatever you lost is not gone forever. It was just for the moment. Again, Aquarius, you've outgrown this part of your life, this season, this cycle. You've outgrown it. You're moving on to bigger, better, more important things, okay? And a lot of it has to do with your career right now, and a lot of it has to do with your physical health. Those are going to be the main things, as well as your family. Family, career, and health. Those are going to be the areas of focus for you in your future. The relationship had its damage. It was good while it lasted, and now you've outgrown it. It's time to move on from something like that. It was good. It's nice to memorize, not memorize, but it's nice to look back and have those sweet memories. But it's not good to be there, and you are moving away from this. And when you close the door on that chapter of your life, a new one will open, and it's going to be filled with abundance and happiness. So open up to change. Spirit also sees you a little stuck, 8 of Air. You have a lot of ideas, a lot of plans, but no action. And I'm going to go back where we were in the beginning of our reading with that. Don't be stuck in your head with all these ideas and no action. Don't be all talk, no walk, okay? Because 8 of Swords is all talk, no walk. 8 of Swords is I'm stuck. I can't move, but you can. It's excuses. 8 of Swords is excuses, and it can be negative self-talk. Don't give yourself excuses. Don't give yourself outs. Don't make yourself think you can't do this and you can't do that. That's all bullshit. Anything is possible. And you have to believe in yourself. You have to allow this to change you for the rest of your life. Let's get the next oracle card. Imagination. Whatever you want it to be. Spirit says, Aquarius, what do you want your future to be? Use your imagination. Get more on your Piscean side. Okay? Favor that side right now because it's whatever you want it to be. What does this future look like? Spirit says, what do you want it to look like? Did you realize you have the keys? You have the keys to paradise. You have the keys to make what you want. And it's that realization, it's that Tower moment, right? That you actually have the power you never thought you had. And you actually have it. You've had it all along. And it's just like, you know, the Wizard of Oz, what was her name? Oh God, Judy Garland, what was her name? Dorothy. Dorothy, right? In the Wizard of Oz, she's going around with her 3 little companions, and then they realized that she had the power to go home. The whole time it was with her. All she had to do was tap her red shoes together 3 times and say she wants to go home, and she could go home. And she's like, wow, why did I go through all of this? Why did I have to see the Wicked Witch? Why did I have to meet the Tin Man and the Scarecrow and the Lion? Why did I have to go through all that? Because you had to get smarts, brains. You had to have some courage with the courageous little lion. And you had to have a heart like the Tin Man. There had to be some kind of love and understanding for you to go back. You had to become wiser on this journey so you could go back home. And that's what this is all about, Twin Flames. You had to go on this journey to get wiser, to get a heart, to get courage, to get passion, so you can go where you want to go now. If you never went here with this person, if you guys never had this kind of drama, you would be nowhere near King and Queen of Pentacles. You would be nowhere near them. So it is because of that that you're able to have this. Spirit, give me one last message here for the healing for Aquarius. Wow, we do have healing. We have the healing. And it says here, again, we have forgiveness. Remember the beginning of your reading, forgiveness came out, okay? Forgiveness is not an action or an attitude. It is a process. Be willing to forgive because it takes time, okay? And that makes a lot of sense because you can't just forgive someone when they're sorry. They have to earn that. They have to show you through time that they really are sorry. And when forgiveness actually happens, it's because they've shown it. They've shown it and it becomes forgiveness. It takes time. People want to rush you. I'm sorry. Do you forgive me? Yes or no? You know, saying sorry is the first step, but there's 100 more. Saying I forgive you is the first step, but there's 100 more. And it's about choosing to work together through 100 steps before you can get to the ultimate place of real healing for each other, because it hurts. And Queen of Swords knows that all too well. So Aquarius, what a beautiful reading. Let's get a little bit more into the apology before we go. But I think you have a lot to look forward to as far as abundance goes. You're going to be making a lot of money. I see 100,000K plus a year. For some of you guys, it's more than that. I see you guys opening up your own business, and I see you guys returning to the best health of your life. So this is looking really good over the next 30 days. You're going to be making a lot of good choices. You might even acquire some real estate over the next 30 days or working towards it. But your goals and dreams are on the way. Okay? Look what fell out. Twin Flames and Jelly. Nothing completely fell out, but I just wanted to show you. Jealous, someone is jealous, and Twin Flames, Destiny. Okay? Triggers, healing, 1 soul, 2 hearts, spiritual path. Triggers healing. All right, so Spirit, tell me about this apology that's coming out for Aquarius. Show me the apology for Aquarius. Going within. I like that. Someone's going inside themselves. Focus and trust. Something better is coming. Virgo energy, right? You did have Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo earlier. That is very Virgo. But focus and trust is something better is coming. It's put your intentions where you want this to go. Somebody is focusing and trusting that this is going to move forward to a better direction. Bottom of the deck, Twin Flames again. There you go. Destiny, okay? So this is about trusting your inner heart. Your inner heart, your heart, your heart of hearts. The inside soul, okay? Wanting what? Tell me about this apology that's coming for Aquarius. Show me the apology for the sign of Aquarius. July, the next 30 days. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. So someone's like, do you think it was easy? Do you think it was easy to 8 of Cups this and walk away? Do you think that it was so simple? It wasn't. It was the hardest thing I've ever had to do. We also have, it's time for me to heal now. And that's what's going on for both of you. But this apology is like, I need to heal. I need to be a better person. I'm sorry I screwed everything up. I regret lying to you, and I regret all the decisions that we made. But part of my healing is to look at that and forgive myself and know that it happened for a reason, and that we're going to come out ahead. And we're going to focus and trust on a beautiful future together. We're not going to look back at the past anymore, because I love you unconditionally. Okay, I love you unconditionally. Let's get some more cards about this apology, Spirit. Show me the apology that's coming in for Aquarius. Show me the apology that's coming in for Aquarius. Aw, you feel like home to me. You feel like home. Look at that. Bake me an apple pie or a cherry pie, or who knows, I don't know. But you just feel like home, and I'm sorry, and I want to come home. I want to come home. Somebody's like, I want to come home, and I feel like I'm at home with you. They're a smoker, maybe. They've been smoking since this breakup. Toxic came up. They've been going through some toxic behavior. Divine Masculine is under that. Maybe there's been a lot of smoking in regards to this situation, but they're clearing that out now. Somebody may be trying to quit smoking. They may have tried to conquer that, tried to conquer some addictions that they've had, tried to conquer some karmic situations that they had. They have a new, fresh perspective now on what they want, okay? And I know their fresh perspective definitely has you in mind. Spirit, show me this fresh perspective from the Divine Masculine point of view. Vulnerable, feeling out of control and scared, an unknown energy. So when you quit an addiction of some kind, it's hard. You feel vulnerable. It's not easy, okay? And someone's saying, you don't know how hard it was to let this go. Someone's like, Aquarius, do you know how hard it was for me to quit drinking or quit smoking? Some part of my life that I had control over me for 20 years, 30 years. Do you think it was easy? But it's time for me to heal now. It's rebirth. It's renewal. It's fresh perspective. And I don't want to live that way anymore. I don't want to live overweight, underweight, drinking, smoking, in toxic karmic relationships, doing bad behavior. I don't want to live like that anymore. I want a fresh new start. I want to cleanse and clear. I want a clearing and a cleansing of my soul. Give me a new beginning. And that's part of this apology, is that I'm starting fresh. I'm starting new. So as we go, we'll get one last oracle. Let's do the energy. Okay. Energy oracle cards. One last oracle, please, for the sign of Aquarius. One last oracle, please. Wow, I got 3 of them. Well, we have patience, bottom of the deck. Have patience. Good things are coming in. Have patience. Temperance energy. Indecision is a number 8 again. And it's in reverse, which is good. Somebody's making a good decision, okay? Somebody's leaving an indecisive kind of energy into a good, decisive energy. We also have caring connections, number 14. So see, there is going to be a marriage, a union, a reconciliation, or a relationship in your future. It's coming in. It's on the way. Have patience. It's coming in. Then you have strategy. Journal and log, number 21. I think you should journal. I think you should go buy a journal and log. It seems cliche and stupid to some people, but I tell you what, when you're actually putting your thoughts to pen and paper, it's refreshing. It is amazing. Actually getting your plans that are, remember, all in your head. All talk, no walk. We can't live like that. We have to put these strategies and thoughts into action. And so journaling is definitely bringing out your thoughts into a more concrete universe. Taking your subconscious and putting it here in the conscious. And so make it happen. Call it in, call it forth. There is a relationship coming up for you in the future. It looks very beautiful. I'm going to read that, but I think I just want to read strategy. I think this card speaks for itself. You're going to have that twin flame come back. I mean, we had round and round. Personally, Aquarius, your twin flame is going to come back around. Once you're doing your own thing, you know, and healed, believe me, they're coming back around. It's fate, it's destiny. I don't have to go more into that. The indecision and strategy, you need to be more knowing what you want so you can call it in and manifest it. And I think that's what those two cards are talking about. It's like right now you might be kind of 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords. Just what do I do? What's my goal? What do I want? And that's okay. But when you really have a desire, put it on paper because it's going to make it happen. So let's read strategy. Making a plan. This card shows a pen and a journal and a compass and a key. When you receive this card upright, it indicates that this is the optimum time, Aquarius, for setting up a specific strategy for achieving a goal or desire. Write about the direction you want it to go in. Consider any potential change in course that could be needed. Be aware of the particulars regarding your goals and have some conscious plan in mind. Structure the short-term goals needed to make your long-term goal a reality. Because this card is telling you to spend some time getting things in order. It's time to take full control, add thought to action, and set your sights on the road ahead. I love it. Add thought to action. And guess what was underneath your A New Romantic Cycle Begins, Libra, was Aries. And it's time to take action. And you know what I love about these two energies? Well, because I'm an astrologer and I'm a nerd, but Aries is the first house, Libra is the 7th house. We have a 1-7 aspect here. Twin flame energy here. Soulmate energy vibes here. The polarity is here. The yin and the yang is here. And so, anyways, cardinal houses. Is this a caring connection? Yes. Is this a twin flame connection? Yes. Yes. You guys are going to come together, my love. Again, it's destiny. And it triggers healing. And what time is it? It's time for me to heal. So you guys are doing it. Is this person going to come home? Yes. Expect a text. Expect an apology. Expect a communication. This person will be tweeting you soon enough. Okay, that communication is coming in. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but it's not going to be super hard. When destiny puts something in front of you, it's not super hard. Okay, it's really not. It's just challenging. So I think you'll be fine. I think you're going to work through this. There's a lot of love and attraction here between you guys. And I think this person is the right person for you. Clearly you were made for each other. Some changes had to be made. Some frustrating separations had to have happened so you guys could get to where you are now. And like I said the other day, sometimes good things fall apart so better things can fall and come together. That's it, guys. Love each other unconditionally and be prepared for change. If it's been status quo for you, Aquarius, for some time, the end of this month, July, and going into August, next 30 days, is not that time. If you feel like things have been bland and very matter-of-fact status quo, just going along for the ride, expect a tower moment, a shock. This person may reach out to you from the blue. This person may show up at your doorstep. This person may text and reach out finally after so long. You may finally meet someone new and completely detach from this person and feel changed. You may step into abundance when you came out of poverty, okay? Be prepared for the tower moments because they're coming for Aquarius. Mostly, I just see a lot of prosperity and abundance. So even if everything else in the world goes batshit crazy, Aquarius, something you can count on is your stability and your financials. That's coming together in a big, big way. So I really don't think you have much to worry about for the next 30 days, Aquarius. Oh, thank you so much for the $4.99, Guinevere. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I love you guys. And remember, like I always say, this love is a journey, not a destination. So just keep swimming. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe on the way out if you haven't already. And if you're interested in my tarot class, that's available at jks1111.com. You can purchase that. It's January. I take payments, so you don't have to do it all at once. You've got plenty of time. You have till December 1st to be done paying that off. And everything else I have for sale is there as well. I've got lots of merch. I've got cards. I've got good stuff. I've got about 3 emergency readings left this month. Last minute, if you guys want to purchase any, you can. I will do it for the $199 for the last 3 slots of this month if anyone is interested in a reading. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching me, and I'll see you in a little bit. I'm going to come on and do Pisces. I know I got some Pisces out there. I know I got some Pisces out there. So hopefully I'll see you guys back in a little bit. I love you guys. Bye.